The Islanders coming off a 5-2 loss at home on Wednesday against the Vancouver Canucks. They are winless in their last 3, and they need some points. We're underway. The puck is gathered up by Noah Dobson. Point trying to hold it in, but it pops out through center ice, and it's gathered by Kucherov. Kucherov, 7 points in his last 2 games. He's in. Scores! Nikita Kucherov is off and running on this Saturday afternoon.
The New York Islanders wondering what was going to happen. That's Guentzel on the right side of your screen. He's going back towards his own end. So that gives a different feeling for the Islander. He bumps it back to Victor Hedman. Hedman makes the great cross-ice pass. There's the look from Guentzel to Hedman. And then Hedman hits Nikita Kucherov, who has one of the most accurate shots in the National Hockey League. He knows exactly.
Guentzel will take this face-off to the right of Sorokin. Guentzel just picked up career assist number 299 on the Kucherov goal. Here come the Islanders up the ice. Palmieri is in. Save, rebound. Johansson got that too after the initial drive. He's now got a career high in points. Reached that on Thursdays up to 34. There's Kucherov back on the ice. Takes the shot. Saved by Sorokin. Rebound. Puck is loose. Here's Perbix. Scores! Nick Perbix. Post in. 2-0.
And the points are piling up because of it. Nice keeping there by Guentzel. And then Kucherov, who is in shooting mode with a goal already. And then nice work at the net. Yanni Gourde, being the pest that he is, keeps everybody preoccupied. Kucherov comes off the bench. Looks okay. Beautiful little move there against Lee. But then it's the follow-up by Perbix, the defenseman, coming up within a few feet of the net and finishing this one off as all the Islanders are on one side and Perbix is on the other. Nice way to
back out in front, and it caroms back to the blue line and beyond. Good backhand effort there by Bjorkstrand, but Pajot in shoots, saved by Johansson. Rebound, big stop, Jonas Johansson, and he keeps the puck out. Little move at the line. This is Bashing. Sharp angled shot kicked out. Rebound sitting there. Now it's taken away. Guentzel trying to pull away from a couple of runners. Pulls to the Kucherov. He's in. Stopped by Sorokin. He loves to jump up on occasion, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Here's Perbix. He's got one of the goals tonight from the blue line core. Back to the line. Down low. Scores! What a pass from McDonough to Brayden Point. And it's 3-0 Tampa Bay.
Can't figure out whether to play zone or man-on-man, and it's always a combination. Top right of your screen, after they retrieve it, Kucherov with the quick pass all the way back to McDonough, because he already knows where McDonough's coming. And then the quick fake by McDonough right here. How about freezing everybody, including your goaltender? Great play. It could easily be 3-2 in this game, no doubt. Jeff Blashill kind of alluding that in his interview with Gabby Shirley, like, hey, we got to sharpen up defensively a little bit here, too.
Horvat has got 4 goals in his last 7. He's their leading point man. Hagel up the right side with Cirelli, and he was dropped by Romanov. Good shift happening here for this Gourde line. And Gourde's got it here. Bjorkstrand, great stop by Sorokin. Pillock gets a little help from Anders Lee. Lee into the middle for Pajot. Back to Lee, nice move. He's in, saved by Johansson. And it comes free for New York. It's Engvall. Engvall has had a couple of chances here today. Wide open on the opposite side for Romanov. His shot, rebound. Oh, and that goes off the post. Now Point. Point's back to Hedman. Lightning set it up here. Here's Hagel back to Kucherov, back to Point. His shot, scores! Another beautiful passing display by Tampa Bay, and Point with his second goal of the game.
It's going to come at you from Nikita Kucherov. Think again. When you think he's going to take that one-timer on the second chance, and look at the goaltender, you can't blame him. I mean, he's got to get over. He's got to rush to get to the near side post. because you think on this one right here, it's coming because it's the fake shot. See, he sold Sorokin so bad. That's why Kucherov is just magnificent in making these plays.
15th time this season he's had at least 3 points in a game. On this homestand, he's had a 3-pointer, a 4-pointer, and now another 3-pointer.
It's a big thing for the team. It's a shot in the arm, and you're darn right he should go after it.
Here's Point. Point makes a move. Backhand back to Kucherov. And Sorokin forced to make a good save there as Point and Kucherov connect again.
A chance with a basically empty net, or how about this, reversing the play, but they know where Kucherov is. And
Islanders up the boards. Skating after this one is McLean. McLean with a sharp angled shot. That beat Johansson and hit the post. Pulled down and moved out by the Lightning. Snapped across to Fasching. Fasching into the middle, wide open to Zengel. Saved by Johansson. They're not letting him wind up with that big one-timer of his. Here's Boquist, one little move. Shovels a backhander across. That's broken up by McDonough. Here's Pulock. Doesn't take the shot, gets it back. Here it comes, scores! Oh yeah, 95.8 miles an hour off the stick of Ryan Pulock, and they get one on the board.
And they can hammer the puck. Jean-Gabriel Pageau, number 44. I believe there was a partial eclipse of the sun this morning. Well, there was an eclipse in front there too. Pageau taking the eyes away from the goaltender, but look at that. You can see the flex on the stick there and the power behind that, and it's the perfect shot.
And it was behind Gensel. Up the wall, trapped by Gatcomb. Gatcomb steps in, scores! Mark Gatcomb finds the top shelf, and 2 quick ones by the Islanders, and it's 4-2.
Yeah, you know, this gets your attention now. And Johansson has had the answers up until this third period. Gatcomb comes in from the angle, and I think that one was a bit of a guess there by Johansson. He shrugged that left side at the last second. See that? He's already moving his blocker to the outside. I think it looked like Johansson was giving him the far side and then was going to take it away. And then a terrific shot.
Yeah, exactly. You got to play hard here. You got to play hard defensively. Get the game back under control.
Turnover, backhander, saved by Johansson. Comes back to Pelech. His drive goes just wide. As New York is pressing Bryant. Siplikov walks it out of the corner. Back towards the nets. Rebound. They've scored. And they've made it a 1-goal game.
Tony Giangelo poaching down from the point, but yeah, they came right back there, and they had a lot of movement to their game. Feet defensively in the middle of the ice. You caught a sneak peek at John Cooper's reaction there after they scored this goal to make it a 1-goal game. Lightning fighting away from the puck. It's all good. They have coverage in front, but there's D'Angelo, the defenseman, moving down. Similar to what the Lightning were doing earlier in the game. Now you got a game.
Dobson making some strong plays in tight spaces there. Makes the play, and New York is out. Rink wide to McLean. McLean in, and that's the second post he's hit. I think Johansson got a piece, and then maybe it rattled off the post as well.
Doing the right thing, which is sometimes slow it down, make sure you make the right play, maybe dump it into an open area.
Here comes Gensel up the middle. What a stop by Sorokin.
Short side coverage off the outside of the post. And then here comes Gensel coming back. That's just such a...
Flipped across to Boquist. Boquist to the net. That is blocked. Net is empty. Kucherov just dropped. He gave it up to Palmieri. In front, backhander. And a save made by Johansson on Horvaths. Here's Hedman. Hedman trying to find the handle. Flips it up ahead. Here's Kucherov again. Waits, dishes, and they're not going to miss this one. Empty net goal for Jake Gensel. Kucherov with his 4th points of the game. Back-to-back 4-point nights.
Even though he was tired and had to stay out there because of the initial one. And then still has the cool and calm to make the play that he wanted to make.
Time winds down, and the Lightning will sweep this homestand. A perfect 3-0 with wins over Pittsburgh, Utah, and the New York Islanders